Do you know the true power of dissociation? It's so funny, I wrote down a list of my limiting beliefs. And after I wrote it down, it's almost like the page got farther from me in a sense. Because as I looked at it, I was just like, this is just that. Limiting beliefs. That's all they are on the page. Limiting beliefs. I mean, whether somebody told me them or I started to believe in them myself, that's all they are. And if they can be picked up easily, if they can be remembered easily, then it's really no problem to reprogram my mind with what I actually do want. Because I realized that I just wrote down a list of limiting beliefs, it's like my brain finally got it. It's like my brain finally clicked and was like, yo, these are limiting beliefs, so now what are we going to create? This is who you were. I understand that you are writing from a past tense. I understand that you are writing from an identity you no longer belong to. Who are we now? I mean, who even said these things? And when I read back on some of the things, it almost seems crazy to me because I'm like, okay. One of the limiting beliefs is that I thought that I couldn't have what it is that I want because I was too scarred, that I wasn't beautiful enough, because I didn't look like everybody else out here. And then I realized that that's kind of the point. I mean, why would I want to look like everybody else? Why would I want to show up as just this mirror of everybody else here? I'm not trying to do that. I want to be myself. I don't ever want to be compared to other people. I want people to see me and say, oh, that's Cheyenne. Oh, that's the Lighthouse Speaks. She's on a league all on her own. That is her. Just like I feel like we should be doing with everybody, right? Because we are our own individualistic person. The uniqueness that I bring, the energy that I am, that's what makes me me. And it's what calls and attracts the people who are meant to be near me, the people who are meant to partake and co-create with me in my energy. It attracts them to me. Even more so when I'm my most authentic self. My beauty, the way that I look, is what makes me beautiful. Because I'm here. I showed up here on this earth in this body. Well, I picked it for a goddamn reason. I clearly thought that this body was so magnificent and so beautiful that I had to wear it as a skin. Like I had to. That was the customization I chose on the video game. It was her. I need her. So clearly there's a reason why I chose this body. And instead of pointing out all of these flaws that society has made us believe we need to be this certain way, or we need to look a certain way, or we need to all come together as a cult and cinch our waists and widen our asses, like, I don't need that in my life. I need to instead look at my body in awe, because for some goddamn reason, my spirit chose this skin, this body, this hair, these eyes, these eyebrows, everything, every part of me is essential. It is magic. It is the altar. And I'm here to worship it. So I'm here to worship every part of me. And the scars that I have, the scars on my arms, I don't even think you guys could probably see them, but I have a lot of scars on my arms from my own self-harm. It goes all the way down my left arm, right? Words carved into my arm from myself. And it's so funny that it's on my left arm because your left side is associated with your feminine energy. So it's almost like I was refusing to see all the greatest parts of myself. I was refusing to see my own intuition, my own magic, my own creation and power that I hold within. And it caused me to put those scars on myself. But when I look at them today, instead of hating them, I can see just how much I've changed. The alchemization process of all of it. And those scars lie here on my body, but they do not lie on my spirit. And I bet, it reminds me of that poem. It reminds me of that poem. I think it's Rudy Francisco, if I'm not mistaken. He's like, you want to know how I got these scars? Such an amazing poem. If I have to leak it because I really love poetry, but it's almost like I can see the essence of it. Right? So imagine me in the position. Imagine yourself in the position that you want to be in. And you have all of these scars with you that you're carrying. Hello? That's just your character arc. That's just your main character arc. They're going to be like, yo, how did you get here? What did you do to get here? And then you're like, well, I bet you're wondering how I got here. And you get to show them how you found your own inner strength through the chaos. And for some of you, you also had those physical scars that can be seen, even if you don't look like what you've been through. It is a physical representation of you being forged through the fire. I will not ever deny that power of me. Because I may have these scars on my arms, but I'm still here, standing, kicking, speaking, and I will not dim myself anymore. That is a reminder to myself on a daily basis not to silence myself. It is a reminder on a daily basis to trust myself. Because the inspiration behind some of these scars, I don't even think about them. Can't even remember them. They are not even a part of my story anymore. But I am. I was the one constant. I changed. I went through evolution. But I was still the one constant that stayed, that growed, that continued to get better and better and better. I got stronger. I started to love myself even more and believe in myself. I would never harm myself anymore. I would never lay a hand on myself unless it is to caress myself. Unless it is to honor the temple that is me. And those scars remind me of that on a daily basis. And the darkest parts of me and how I went through hell and back. And got the motherfucking t-shirt to prove it. So I can step back and look at all of these limiting beliefs and realize they were exactly that. At one point in my life, I had this limiting belief and I thought that it was the great poobah. I thought it was the end all be all. I thought that that one limiting belief or those multiple limiting beliefs were keeping me stuck in chains and I would never get out. But then I did. I saw the light and I continued to break free of every single chain, of everything. At one point in my life, I thought I would never get over it. And then one day I just stepped over it. It's like when you think you're drowning in a kiddie pool and then someone's like, bro, just stand up. And you stand up. It's like that. That's what I see these limiting beliefs as. I thought I was literally drowning in all of this. But then I realized I could just stand up. I realized I could just create something new. This, your brain is not set in stone, right? It develops, does it not? It's so funny because it's actually like, I just seen it, like, just now come out on Twitter. Like, people are just now finding out that your brain's not fully developed until you're, like, after 30. And I've been saying this for a very long time. Like, ask anybody that actually has had, like, a conversation with me and knows me. I've always said I do not want to have kids until my brain is fully developed, and that is when I'm about 30. Always. I don't know why this information is just now getting out there. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Okay, but your brain is constantly developing, so it's not set in stone. That means that you're constantly learning. You have to constantly be learning. You have to constantly be growing. Your cells are constantly growing. You have cells that fall off your body every single day. We are literally constantly breathing in other people's skin particles on a daily basis, okay? And what do you think dust is? So it's like our cells are regenerating. And yes, I know it takes at least about 7 years for your cells to fully regenerate, but they can also regenerate faster than that. And I know that science is actually working on that. But my point that I'm trying to get into is that because you're constantly changing, you know that even if you have what you think is the worst limiting belief right now, and you just think that you can't get over it, you think, I don't know, let's say something bad, like you think you're ugly, you think, I don't know, you've gained too much weight, or you've lost too much weight, or you think something like you're not capable of being a leader, or you're not capable of just being this person that people want to listen to, or you think that you're not artistic enough, or you can't sing, whatever it is. It's like that can always change. How do you think the greats became greats? You think everybody was just born with everything? No, you actually have to hone in on those talents. Even people who were born with those talents, you think that if they just stopped like practicing, if they just stopped like caring, that they would come in and sound just like great. I know y'all have seen people be dragged because their vocals do not sound the same as they did way back when. Things are constantly changing. So if you want something to change, you can always just change it. And I don't know why we make this so hard. My brain's like, that is what my brain's not understanding actually right now. Why we make this so hard. We learn on a daily basis. We're constantly learning. We scroll through on Twitter, on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and we're taking in new information on a daily basis. You can always choose what it is that you take in. And I just want you to realize something too. Like, a lot of us pay for streaming services. So, whether you're paying for a streaming service to watch porn with plot, or you're paying for a streaming service to watch something that you can actually learn, or you're just paying for a streaming service for entertainment, every single thing that you take in, from the TV shows to the documentaries to the movies to the music that you listen to the podcast that you listen to the conversations that you listen to, everything can be used to reprogram your mind. I'm not understanding fully why society is trying to make us understand or think that it's so hard to change the code in which that we were given. When I figure that out, I'll tell you. Thank you. Also, hi, my name's Cheyenne, also known as The Lighthouse Speaks. I just came out with a new Substack post called Trauma is a Perception Built into the Home of Success. We will be covering various topics that most, if damn not all, of us have gone through, from betrayal to cheating to self-esteem and confidence issues to bullying, PTSD, just all kinds of things that we deal with on a daily basis. And I am going to literally show you from a scientific perspective, from a spiritual perspective, from a physical perspective, how that trauma is literally built into our home of success. How we can use each and every single one of those experiences to literally like trampoline to our highest timeline. quantum leap, jump, and exist in the reality that we have been calling in for fucking ever. Let's fucking be honest. So tune the fuck in. Thank you for listening, and thank you.